Alrighty, welcome to another Foundations draft where I've opened a Painful Quandary. This card is not good. When they cast a spell, they lose 5 life unless they discard a card. It sounds powerful, and those effects are strong, but the main reason this isn't very good is that it costs a lot of mana, and by the time you cast this, they're not going to need to cast very many more spells, and it's a 5-mana spell that does nothing on the board, and they can just choose whichever one hurts them the least. They discard an extra land, or they take 5 to go from 20 to 15. So not as painful a quandary as it might seem. I'm stuck between here, Inspiration of Beyond, mill 3, return instant or sorcery, and Wardens of the Cycle. This one seems pretty strong. It's hard to cast, but it's a 3/4 at end of each turn. If a creature died, you either gain 2 life or draw a card and lose a life. That said, I kind of want to see if I can get some inspiration from Beyond here. If this card is good, I will like this format a lot more. Let's just put it that way. I don't know that this is first pickable. In fact, it probably isn't, but I'm going to try. Oh, there we go. 4-mana 2/2. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, you make a token that's a copy of this. So if you play this, draw your second card, now you have 2. Next turn, if you draw your second card, now you have 4. And you know, Grappling Kraken is a fine card. If I had taken the Wardens, I'd probably just take Jungle Hollow, maybe Overrun. But I'm going to take Homunculus Horde, and we're gonna try to go big on card draw and nonsense. Let's see if this works. Oh, and then here there's another Inspiration Beyond. All right, I think that's where I'm going for. Light Shell Duel. No, Banishing Light is good, but I kind of want to be blue-red is my guess. Just that tends to be a better spells deck, and I think double Inspiration or blue-black because of Threshold. Getting to get some Threshold nonsense with the Inspiration seems like it could be good. And then here, okay, there's Slagstorm. A Sweeper Deal 3 is kind of what this deck wants. There's also Big Fin Bouncer, but honestly, I think I just take Slagstorm and try to draft like a blue-red control deck. I think red's going to be the best pairing anyway, and Slagstorm seems like it is good in this sort of deck. So here we've got 3-mana 2/2, Surveil 3, and then Threshold. It can't be blocked. So Surveil 3 is kind of nice, and this deck will hit Threshold pretty easily, but I don't want Bulk Up. Mocking Sprite is the kind of card that could be good in this deck, but I don't really want to take early. I really actually do like Grow from the Ashes in this sort of situation, but I think going another color doesn't make sense. Let's just take the Ink Mage. I think that might be a decent setup card. That's a late Banishing Light and a Joust Through, but I kind of want to just blue-red duel. I do think Twice is going to be awesome here. Maybe it's actually too good not to with the Homunculus Horde and all the milling. All right, I'm actually just going to take the Think Twice. I might not even be red, and Think Twice seems like what this deck wants. Slagstorm does seem really good, though, because so far I have a lot of cards that draw cards and put me behind on board, so I would like to have a sweeper that kind of punish people for overextending / catch me up a bit, but we'll see how this works. Ooh, and another Think Twice. Yeah, I like that more than Meteor Golem. Let's go with these Think Twices. Into Essence Scatter. Perfect. A 2-mana removal spell. I really want Tellurian Terror, but I think, oh man, that's close. Essence Scatter is just so good for this deck. All right, I'm going to take that, though. Tellurian Terror is a huge incentive for me to do exactly what I'm trying to do here. I guess a 2-mana 0/4 that dies into a treasure could be okay. Macabre Waltz also isn't that bad when I'm just tearing through my deck. Let's take Macabre Waltz. I don't know that I'm going to play either of those, but Macabre Waltz actually, it can be pretty nice if I end up in the right place. Then here there's 6-mana 5/6 Landfall Stun and tap a creature, or Uncharted Voyage. I'll just take Uncharted Voyage. I don't think I want an expensive creature all that much. And I guess Light Shell Duo is fine. I don't really want either of these. I mean, the Mild-Mannered Librarian isn't bad, but I don't think I'm going to take that. And then I'll take Apothecary Stomper because Secluded Courtyard is just wildly unplayable. Refute's not unplayable. All right. And Campus Guide, nah, I don't really want to play it. Second Slagstorm? Okay, I'm in. Macabre Waltz could still be splashable, by the way, but I'm just going to take a second Slagstorm here, and we're gonna rely on that as our defenses. And then here, Alicia Laughs at Fate, red-black first strike when it attacks. I mean, this card is really good, but it's not good in this deck. Let's just take Evolving Wild. It's kind of a disappointing pick too, but I don't want Aegis Turtle or Brazen Scourge or Gorehorn Raider, and this at least does help me cast Slagstorm. Time Stop. End the turn. That's still not a particularly good card. I'll just take Think Twice. I'm not thinking twice about that. I'm just jamming. Oh, another Essence Scatter? Yes. Oh, Fiery Annihilation is good too. I like a 2-mana play. I think that's going to be worth a lot. So we'll see. Oh, here, Self-Reflection as a mill card. It's pretty nice. Witness Protection. I actually wouldn't mind playing a Witness Protection in this deck. Oh, Revenge of the Rats is not it though, unfortunately. But I think the first Self-Reflection could be pretty nice. Oh, Micromancer. I don't have any 1-drops yet, but I'm going to try to find some. Omniscience. And I don't really want Hero's Downfall. There's also Thrill of Possibility, which I think is okay, but I think the upside of Micromancer could be pretty high, because Fleeting Distraction is a card I definitely want already. Same with Burst Lightning. All right, and here... oh... Deals 2 damage to each creature without flying. Yeah, more sweepers. Why not? I don't think a Threaten's going to do much. I actually wouldn't mind playing an Aegis Turtle, but I feel like you can get that card kind of for free. Oh, Tolarian Terror, perfect. Like right now, I've got 13 spells, and I'm on track to get a bunch more. So if I could pick up a couple Tolarian Terrors, I'd be happy. I guess here I'll take a Threaten, even though I don't think I'm very likely to play it. There's the Aegis Turtle. Yeah, I might play this card. I don't think a red-green tap land is going to do much, and I certainly don't want a raid creature. Sure, I guess I'll take Grow from the Ashes. Another tap land. I'll take Refute, though. Refute could be a playable. More Tolarian Terrors would be really nice for Self-Reflection. Oh, there's the Witness Protection. All right. All right, pack 3. Let's go. Drakehatcher. 2-mana, 1/3 Vigilance Prowess. And whenever this deals combat damage to a player, you put that many incubation counters on it, and every 3 counters make a Drake. Huh. Yeah. I mean, playing this and then having a bunch of instants like Think Twice and stuff up sounds like it could be good. Yeah, Aetherize is a card I wouldn't mind wheeling, but Drakehatcher, I like the idea. Oh, and there's a Burst Lightning. Perfect. That's like the best card. Oh, Day of Judgment is actually insane, but I think double Slagstorm is also really good, and Burst Lightning is going to be pretty great in this deck. So Day of Judgment would be awesome here, but I think I should just stick to blue-red. A second Homunculus Horde? Oh, I am in. I am in. This is gonna be something. Whether it's good or not, we'll find out. But it's gonna be something. Light Shell Duo can probably go. Really, I just want things that draw cards. Blue-white land. It would have been nice if I took that Wrath, but another Ink Mage, Runaway Together. I mean, I'm not gonna have very many creatures in my deck. It's not that good to bounce most of these. Ink Mage is just okay. Firebrand is also whatever. I'll take Runaway Together. Maybe I can make that thing work. I like Rune Sealed Wall, but I'm not passing up on a Burst Lightning. I mean, this is 1 over. I mean, honestly, this Ink Mage might not. I just don't want a 2/2 unblockable very much, so I think I'd rather just not have that. And Seismic Rupture isn't the best combo with Homunculus Horde, but that's all right. Fleeting Distraction would be really nice. We have 3 more packs where they could even appear. It's not like people are taking them from me. It's just, I guess they haven't been opened. Tolarian Terror, also really nice. Oh, Tatiova. What a card. Now I kind of wish I'd taken some of those green-blue lands, but I have Evolving Wilds. Other alternative is to play that. What is this thing? Yeah, this is a good card. Thrill of Possibility is nice with Homunculus Horde. Let's just take Thrill of Possibility. I think I just want to go that direction. There's Fleeting Distraction. A second Micromancer, but I think I'd rather just have the first Fleeting Distraction here. Maybe this Aegis Turtle is not what I want. Oh, another Tolarian Terror from the top rope in the last possible time. All right. Yeah, I've got to cut almost everything that isn't a spell. Right now I have 18 spells. I like it. Oh, Aetherize Wield, so did Evolving Wilds. Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. I kind of feel like I just want Evolving Wilds here. I'm already cutting a couple cards. Like I still have to cut like 2 more cards here. And I guess Mocking Sprite, I don't know, it just doesn't work all that well with Slagstorm. I'd rather just play more spells. Sure, I'll take a blue-white land. That's not really going to help me too much. Do I want this Witness Protection? Another blue-white land, funny. What else could I possibly cut? I mean, I don't really want another Witness Protection. I know that much. Let's see here. Okay, this deck looks sweet. If this is bad, I'm going to be unhappy. I don't know that it's going to be good, but And I can certainly see some weaknesses against maybe large creatures, which is kind of why I wanted Witness Protection. But I have double Essence Scatter, double Refute, Uncharted Voyage. All right, I'll just take that out because I think it's like one of the weaker cards. Maybe I take out Seismic Rupture because I have the double Slagstorm. All right. Let's try this. I'm looking forward to this one. I really want to see how this plays out. Okay. Time for round 1 here. Opponent goes first, and yeah, turn 1, Evolving Wilds for Mountain, cycle Fleeting Distraction, and then have Refute, or just cast Inspiration up to like look for Slagstorm if I'm too far behind. It is possible I should play Seismic Rupture in this deck. Let's see how these games play out. I'm just going to sack this. I don't care if they know that I've got Mountain here. I mean, counterspell, draw a card, discard a card to set up these terrors sounds pretty good. Oh, and they have a slow draw, and I can discard Self-Reflection. All right. It's pretty nice. Let's see. They have a 4/2 Trample. I mean, that is pretty good. Let's Fleeting Distraction into Burst Lightning. No, not quite. All right, land. I'm just going to pass the turn. You know, they can hit me for 4 and make a food. I can deal with that. Ravenous Amulet. Yeah. Counter spell, draw a card, and discard a card. Not the most exciting, but... So right now I'll have 2 spells in my graveyard. So if I discard Self-Reflection, I'll have 3 spells in my graveyard, and I can cast Tolarian Terror. On the other hand... Oh, Resummoning Skeleton. Wow, I'm glad I countered that. On the other hand, I could also Inspiration... Let's say I have 3 spells. Inspiration makes it 4 spells. But if I don't mill all spells, then I don't get to play Tolarian Terror, but I do get a much more efficient turn. All right, let's Inspiration here. I think I just get back the Fleeting Distraction, and then I play it, and then I'll Fleeting Distraction to take 1 less, because then I can play another Inspiration and then just play all the Tolarian Terrors in 1 turn. Fleeting Distraction, that thing. Also, if I find a Slagstorm here, it's insane. So, drawing kind of a lot of lands here. Let's hopefully, whenever this creature or another creature dies, yeah. Come on. So these cost 1 mana. So I guess casting Inspiration is free, or actually, let's go Tolarian Terror. Let's spend my mana a little better, and they can't disrupt this now because this has Ward 2. So now I'll just make 2 Tolarian Terrors this turn. Pass. Next turn I can Inspiration, and maybe Inspiration into a Slagstorm is the other thing. Is let's say I do hit Slagstorm off Inspiration. I would rather do it and cast it in the same turn than like give them a turn to prepare for it. And it's use my mana the most efficiently, and it will let me land Self-Reflection at a safe point in time. So I'm at 12, and they have a Blood Witch out. I don't like that, but they probably aren't attacking me this turn. Oh, maybe they are attacking me, and we're going to just trade off a bunch since they're going to make their thing a 5/3 now. All right, that's fine. Hopefully they wait a turn and I find Slagstorm, but if they attack, I'm going to block. With a Vengeful Blood Witch out. Oh yeah, the Reassembling Skeleton's a good attack too. They kind of have to. All right, well, let's draw here. Another land. All right, incredible. Yeah, let's cast Inspiration here. Mill 3 spells, of course. Yeah, I mean, I could Slagstorm. I think I'm just going to get back Essence Scatter. And then I play this and I have Essence Scatter up. And then I can start flashing these back, maybe. If they kill my Tolarian Terror, yeah, that is bad, but, you know, so be it. I just think Slagstorming, effectively their 1/1 is just not that good. And maybe at some point they'll draw extra lands. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I mean, they can attack with Reassembling a Skeleton to drain me for 1 and then bring it back, but I'm okay with that. Eaten Alive. I see. All right. There goes all my Tolarian Terrors. I take one, and then I take one more. They can bring back Blood Witch. Yeah. I mean, if I draw Burst Lightning, it'd be pretty good. I've also managed to not mill any of my Think Twices. Draycatcher, huh. I think I'm going to flash this back because it costs 7 mana. I'll take another 2 points of attacks. I don't really like that, but... All right, there goes my Think Twices. And then now, let's get the Slagstorm. Okay. So I'm going to go to 6, and then I'm effectively going to go to 4 off the Blood Witch and the Reassembling Skeleton dying. But if they don't have a 4 toughness creature, they can't play it. They can't play any 3 toughness creature this turn. Of course, this is going to be the turn where they then play their big thing. Yeah, all right. Classic. All right. Can I draw a Burst Lightning? Because then I could Slagstorm and then Burst Lightning the Warden. That would also be pretty good. No, I can draw a land, though. Well, I guess I just go Slagstorm, deal 3 to each creature. They get their skeleton back. I go to 4. Play Draycatcher. So what I can do now is I can block. And one of my Homunculus Swarms gone? No, they're both still there. Okay. I can block the Wardens and then flashback Think Twice, and I go to 3 here. So that's going to be my play. I don't really have a better one. Block, Think Twice. I don't know if I'll be able to... This last Inspiration might be a bit much to flashback. Yeah. This is going to be tough in another land. So yeah, I mean, this didn't feel like it was that bad, but obviously I'm going to lose this game pretty badly at this point. Felt like... It felt like I ran kind of bad this game, so we'll see. All right, well, I mean, I guess I kind of have a chance. So my deck is 2 Burst Lightning. I have 2 lands left in my deck. That's cool. Thrill, Think Twice, Slagstorm, 2 Homunculi, and of course Burst Lightning. So I guess I'm going to try to block Warden. Beginning or end step, sure. Block, go to 2. No plays this turn, please. Oh, well, I can Essence Scatter that, and then I can Burst Lightning the Warden on my turn. The unfortunate part is they get to trigger the Warden again. Gonna kill the Warden, and I'm actually not gonna... I'm not gonna thrill this turn. I really need to draw... I'll go to 1 here. I really need to draw Homunculus and then do that, because I don't have that many cards in my deck. So... Burglar Rat, sure. Let's discard Evolving Wilds. To Hungry Ghoul. All right. Homunculus time? Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Homunculus Horde. You have no cards in hand. Let's go Thrill, discard Mountain. I need to draw something here. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is something. So now they can make Hungry Ghoul a 3/3 end of turn. Then they attack with all 3. I go block, block, block. I chump the Hungry Ghoul and block the other 2. And then if I draw a Think Twice, because I have 1 left, right? Yeah. This is a funny game. I like the way my deck played out, so I feel like given the cards we both played this game, there's a lot of ways for me to easily win this game. It just they didn't line up right. And I kind of like what I've got going here. All right, let's go. Even though I am going to lose this game. I don't think I can beat the Hungry Ghoul. I don't think I have enough cards left in my deck, even if everything like goes perfectly. Should this deck play more than 40? We'll see. We'll play another game here, but I don't think that's going to be the case. And they sack the Burglar Rat, because why not? Because if I draw Think twice, I can make 2 more Hordes. But then I have 2 cards left in my deck. Burst Lightning. Yeah, no. All right, well, interesting round 1. Let's keep going. All right, time for round 2. Yeah, I mean, I just had to like tap out on some turns that were bad. All right, well, I like this hand. I have turn 3 Slagstorm, and then I have Uncharted Voyage. Also, I kind of feel like if I had just drawn a Burst Lightning at any point that game, it would have been so much easier, so we'll see. We'll see, though. If we got unlucky, we've got a couple more games to kind of prove that being the case, or at least give more evidence that we did get unlucky there. Maybe we'll win the rest of my matches, right? Or it would just get completely creamed, then it would appear that, in fact, it was not luck that we got unlucky. It's that this deck's strategy was a bit tough. This is going to be interesting. Do I Essence Scatter? Oh, good. They didn't play anything. That makes things easier. Oh, you know, Draycatcher is actually a really good combo with Slagstorm. I'm going to tap out here because there's a pretty good chance if they just tap out for a creature on 3, I just go Uncharted Voyage, attack, make 2 incubation tokens. Oh, I like seeing that. Things that just die to Slagstorm are awesome for me. Because if they like play another, like if they play the 2/2 lion that makes a 1/1 like that, I think I just take my 2-for-1 and make some counters here. Because I get to go 3 to each creature, prowess, 2/4, boom. Hit, and then make 2 counters. So 1 more hit from this and I get some Drakes. But we'll see. And they might just Banishing Light me or something. If that's the case, you know. What you gonna do? But if they play a blocker here, I like my spot. Llanowar Elves. Oh man, Swiftfoot Boots. That card is really bad. It's a little bit threatening against this deck, but not that much. I mean, now I'm going to attack. What are they going to do? Just going to take it. And then this is not even a sorcery, so I guess I can just chill here. Uncharted Voyage something, Essence Scatter something. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, Swiftfoot Boots do have the capability of being annoying for this deck, but I kind of feel like they're not going to. So it's kicked. So it enters with a bunch of +1/+1 counters on it. All right. And they're going to move the boots. And I think I'm just going to cast Burst Lightning with Kicker on it. Just get that thing out of here. Make a Drake. Draw. Oh. Huh, that's funny. I'm going to Fleeting Distraction the Drake because I want to hit for more prowess damage and cycle it on a turn where I don't need the mana. And now I'm going to pass with Uncharted Voyage up for their next big creature, and then I can Essence Scatter. Oh man, a 12/8? Oh my god, what am I going to do? I mean, it is pretty big, but now they're going to put it on top, and then... Oh, they were done. They didn't even want to do it anymore. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. 1-1 here. I mean, that was exactly how I wanted this deck to play out. Well, I like this hand. I've got Draycatcher. I would kind of... I'll see what I draw. Of course, I'm going to lead on Island so I can have the option of casting Fleeting Distraction. They have like a Burst Lightning or something. If I don't draw a land, I mean, because I didn't draw a land immediately, I'm going to have to cycle Fleeting Distraction. They definitely have Burst Lightning in their hand, which is good because Burst Lightning's not that good against me. Well, I didn't have the option to do so, so I guess I'll just pass. This is fine. Now I can Essence Scatter if they make a play and think twice if they don't. Inspiring Paladin. Yeah, I will Essence Scatter that. All right. I just thought playing Draycatcher was not going to be that good. Now I'm just going to cast Think Twice. Draw land, please. Oh, perfect. This is the reward for casting that now. And I'm going to get a second blue, even though I have Slagstorms in my deck. My plan now is to hopefully fade them playing anything too good this turn. They're going to play something, I would assume, but if it's just like a normal-ish creature, yeah, 2/2 plus a 1/1, sure. That's fine. Land. Let's go Drake Hatcher then, I guess, and pass the turn. You know, and they're just going to burst lightning me, probably. But I feel like... Oh, Sarah Angel. Okay. Fleeting Distraction. Okay. Okay. Now that I know they have Burst Lightning, I really don't want to play Homunculus Horde. Their Sarah Angel is going to be pretty annoying. I guess I have Burst Lightning to deal with that. I could just pass. I could play a Tolarian Terror. I think I'm just going to play Inspiration. Give them another turn to play something big, I guess. Okay, build some spells. And I think I just get back the Fleeting Distraction. Pass the turn. If I milled 3 spells, I would have gotten to play Tolarian Terror this turn, but I think this will still be okay. Okay, so Majoni's Pridemates. Yeah, that's not so bad. Oh, really? This is really not going to work out well for them. Are they going to cast the Burst Lightning too? This is... All right, I mean, they just threw away a card to my 2 cards to my face-up card, so that's cool. And now, unfortunately, they have 1 card. Tolarian Terror, pass the turn. I could play a second Tolarian Terror, but I think I want to keep up Refute. Okay, I don't really want them making their cats big. And then draw a card, and then discard a card. I think I'll discard a Homunculus Horde. Once that gets going, I don't really need a second one. And then now I go to 12. They have no cards in hand. I'm just going to Burst Lightning with Kicker the Sarah Angel here and pass the turn. Because now, if they don't draw something really good here, we're in amazing shape. Oh, let's get a Homunculus Horde going. Think twice. Make another Homunculus Horde, pass the turn. Oh yeah, now we're just gonna win very easily. They didn't hit last turn, and then if they don't draw something this turn, yeah, they had all the tools to win this game. They did. I don't know that they would have or not, but they did not give themselves a very good chance to do so. I will say that. Now I go think twice, and then the horde grows. Yoink yoink. And I've got another Tolarian Terror coming, so I'm going to attack with everything, actually. If they want to block the Drake Hatcher with both, claws out. All right. Yeah, that's pretty good, but it's really not going to be a disaster. They're going to, I mean, they got to trade it for 3 of my creatures, and this game's still not going to be very close, I don't think, from this point on. I'm going to leave up Essence Scatter. I don't think I'm going to flashback Think Twice end of turn, because I would like, just Essence Scatter that. I would like to be able to make hordes on my turn. Not that it came up. Draw. I have a lot of mana. Yeah. They are done. All right. The Fleeting Distraction. That one turn was just really something. All right. We're kind of getting back into it. 2-1. Let's keep trucking. All right. Let's see how this goes. I'm on the play. All right. I have turn 2 Essence Scatter with Burst Lightning as well. And then my hand's a little heavy, as it were, because I've got 2 hordes and a terror. So what I really like to draw are some cantrips. Playing against blue is not bad. Drawing a 4-drop is not really what I wanted, but I mean, you never mulligan this hand in a million years, so. Okay, land is good. Because now drawing the third land means that I'm just any land or most spells away from having some decent stuff to do. Though, this could be interesting if they're a Think Twice blue control style deck as well. Elementalist Adept, all right. Oh, they just played that because they didn't want to discard. All right, I'll just Burst Lightning it and then hope to draw land here for a Horde. I'm going to discard Uncharted Voyage because it gets more spells in my graveyard. And, oh, I do like Fleeting Distraction. If I end up in a spot where... Oh, they drew their land. All right. Oh, man. All right, let's just play this. Hopefully they don't have Burst Lightning. Nice. If they don't have Burst Lightning, that means at least next turn they're going to have to use like a Braid or Witness Protection or something in order to stop this. And then maybe I can... If I draw a land and play a second Horde before casting Fleeting Distraction, that's obviously just crazy good. Firebrand Archer. Into Witness Protection. Okay. That's fine. A legitimate business person. Play a Horde. Fleeting Distraction, their Archer. Make another Horde. Just getting the opportunity to do this right away seems great. I'm not going to attack because I don't really want to block their Archer, and I think they're going to deal more damage than I will. Okay. Drawing any card draw spell here wins me the game in short order. Yeah, they're spending their turn killing one of my guys. All right. Card draw spell? Any Think Twices? No, but you know what? Now I'll attack with this. We got a new plan. It's just play 2 Tolarian Terrors. And now they've got a lot of things to deal with. All right, well, that worked out. Helped by my opponent's mana screw, but you know what? We take those. And we're 3-1. Let's go. Okay. Battling Zumone here. On the play. Yeah. I don't think there's a hand I could draw that would make me mulligan Island Think Twice. I mean, I guess if it's 6 lands and a Think Twice, that's like a different thing, but I'm happy enough here. Don't play a good 2-drop, please. Okay, no plays. Well, I'll cast Think Twice then. I would like to draw. I'm going to keep up my refute now. I would Elementalist Adept. Okay. That I'm okay with because I can pick it up with Slagstorm or cast Burst Lightning. Also in blue-green, I don't imagine this card's going to be that good. I'd much rather refute whatever they play this turn, if anything. If nothing, I'll just flashback Think Twice. Wary Thespian. Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of have to now. All right, that's good. Let's discard a Slagstorm. I think I'm going to want to just play Homunculus this turn and hope they don't have an answer. And then the second Slagstorm is a lot less useful. Because next turn I have flashback Think Twice to make the Horde bigger. Well, I'm not going to block here. Do they have like a kill spell? Yeah. All right. So it goes. Go to 15. And they play this. All right. Mountain would be nice. When you redraw your second card each turn. It's Inspiration. Yeah, let's get Burst Lightning. Land and then Burst Lightning the Mystic here. Don't like that I milled my second Homunculus Horde. Okay. Do they have an instant here? They're going to Fleeting Distraction their own thing now? Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Oh, they played that really badly. They should have just targeted their own thing and done more damage. There's a 3-4. Let's just go Burst Lightning with Kicker on that while I can. I mean, we're trading cards here. They don't have that much left. And I have some flashback cards. Obviously, if they play like the 12-6 or 12-8, I'm just dead now. Or Tolarian Terror, that's going to be pretty bad too. Yeah. Let's flashback inspiration here. Okay. If I draw a mountain here, I'm actually potentially fine. I take 7 going to 4. I hope they play another 3 toughness creature. I draw a mountain and I go Burst Lightning the Terror. Micromancer is also a way to do something here. Do I have... Oh, I think I have 1 fleeting distraction left. Yeah, all right. If they don't have anything here, I could survive, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Yeah, all right. Got behind on the ball here, and they had enough removal spells. That was unfortunate. I didn't feel like it was that bad, but not drawing the second mountain at the right time, I don't know. Just kind of ended up being a little awkward. Tolarian Terror is very good against me, so that much is true. All right, let's keep battling. All right. Opponent goes first. Well, I have Slagstorm up on 3, which is actually kind of nice on the draw, and I can maybe thrill, discarding Refute if I need to. There's a Homunculus Horde. The Homunculus Horde obviously makes me a little more likely to want to keep Refute, or rather, to keep Thrill a possibility. But, oh. Okay, I was saying, against Blue-Red, Slagstorm's not as good, but I think playing a 2/2 makes it a little better. I'm going to discard the second Refute. Obviously, I didn't need it. And I did it sorcery speed, even though this is an instant, because if they just went Island Go and they countered it, it's horrible for me. Plus, I don't mind tapping out. Oh, yeah, now I'm going to definitely want to do that. I really hope they don't have fleeting distraction here. Kind of feels like they do. I'm going to give myself 1 more turn. Maybe they don't. Oh, wait, this is +1/+0, not plus. All right, well, I'll take a little damage here, and then I'll cast Think Twice, and then I'll cast Slagstorm. It's going to be my plan. Hopefully they play another creature. No, they didn't play a land? Think Twice. All right, if they're just chilling, then I think I can also do the same, and I have Uncharted Voyage up. So on upkeep, I'm going to Uncharted Voyage the Balmor here. Because I don't mind if they redraw it, and if they get rid of it, that's also fine with me. They missed a land drop. They also could just counter this, and then attack me for 5. Okay, Slagstorm. Yeah, I'll keep Slagstorm on top. They don't seem to be in a hurry to play something here, but it feels like there's a good chance they will. No plays? Okay. Let's go Drakecatcher, leaving up Refute and Think Twice. And if they counter this, I'll refute their counter. They're just not spending mana. They missed a land drop, and then they didn't. Like, this is really weird. Like, what is going on here? Okay. They're just going to let this happen and then cast their burn spell. Is it going to pass? Well, I'm just not going to cast Think Twice then. All right. Let's attack with Drakecatcher. That's their play. Okay. Yeah. I can't say that was what I expected, but okay. I mean, I took a little bit of damage, but it's not like my life total solo that I really have to worry too much. Oh yeah, this is just Burst Lightning your Axguard Cavalry. Flashback Think Twice. And this Drakecatcher is really taking him for a ride here. Draw. Oh, Self-Reflection is kind of interesting. I could also play Homunculus Horde. I think I'm just going to play Homunculus Horde and leave up Refute. Attack for 1, get 1 counter. And then, depending on what they do here, things could get pretty ugly for them. Hopefully they don't play like an awesome 6-drop or something like that. Burst Lightning the Horde. All right. I'm okay with that. I kind of feel like this Drakecatcher is going to be pretty good, so let's go. I have 7 mana. I'm going to deal 3 to each player. Because I really would like, because now my Draycatcher can, and I'm going to play my land, because if I refute, I'm discarding Self-Reflection most likely, or I don't use it, and next turn I get to 9 mana, and I can play this with refute up. Now I at least get a Drake out of the Hatcher. That would, some might call it God's plan. Yeah, I think this is worth it. Yeah, right now I'll just discard the land since I don't need it anymore. It just makes Self-Reflection so much better if I still have Draycatcher in play. Oh, well, that's actually fine, because Self-Reflection actually still works here. And then I just have a normal Draycatcher, and I have Essence Scatter up. Drakuseth, countered. Big Chandra, probably dead. But oh well. If they have that, they have that, I guess. Temporal Manipulation. Take an extra turn after this one. Sure. They effectively cycled it for 0 mana. And then Self-Reflection on the Draycatcher here. I'm going to target this one. So if they kill it in response, I don't lose the good one. And I get a little prowess action here. Fiery Annihilation. Yeah, that's why we targeted that one. All right. Hold on. Land. Slagstorm. Nug each player again. Because now this puts them to 3 and gets me a second Drake here. And I still have Essence Scatter up, so I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. All right, that was a sweet game. We definitely, the turn that we got to counter the Burst Lightning with my 2 spells was definitely the best. And yeah, weird how that all played out, but we beat some nice cards there. All right. This has been a good run regardless at this point. I went like 4-2 now, I think. And I like how this deck's playing out. It's a little wild, but it's got some good stuff going on. All right. Ooh. Elesh with the Elesh avatar. Like their username's also Elesh. I'm gonna crack open a cold Spindrift. And all right. This hand needs an island, but turn 3 Slagstorm. I don't mind that at all. 2/2, sure. Island. So the question is, if they play another idiot that dies to Slagstorm, do I fire it off? Probably. Yeah. Okay. Boom. If I draw blue, I think I'm in great shape here because I have Uncharted Voyage into all these other plays. All right, that wasn't even one I wanted to Slagstorm away all that much. Oh, come on. All right, if that's how it's going to be, that's how it's going to be. Okay, they didn't have another play. If they had a play that turn, I'd be pretty dead. If they just have some removal in hand, I can live with this. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, let's discard. Refute, I guess. All right, so it goes. Well, I kind of feel like 2 of my losses were to, like this one obviously just never drew an island. You can't mulligan a hand of turn 3 Slagstorm on the draw with or 1 blue gets you there. Did they good game me at the end? That's cool if so. And then my other the other game I lost was when I had like 2 lands left out of 12 cards, which yeah, that was just a little unfortunate. That wasn't quite as bad, but this deck was sweet. It had some good stuff going on. Homunculus Horde was all right. Really, what it showed me is that Tolarian Terror is awesome. If I had replaced the 2 Homunculus Hordes with Tolarian Terrors, this would be a much better deck. Like, this card is just fantastic. It really gives you an incentive to just go nuts on all these things. And, well, I like how this deck played out. Draycatcher was also really good. So, well, it gives me hope that some sort of blue-red nonsense deck is good. We'll see. And, yeah, it wasn't the worst run that you could have for sure. All right. That'll do it for today. Appreciate you hanging out as I draft little foundations here. And the plan still is to be back tomorrow with another draft. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.